Hello, everyone. It's time for NBA basketball on the Tony Hartley Sports Network. This game will feature the visiting team on the scoreboard, the New York Knicks, against the home team, the Charlotte Hornets. This game was played originally in November 2nd, 1990, at the old Charlotte Coliseum. Not the first one, but the second one that was like 25,000 seats. Let's look at the starting lineup for this game. It'll be for the Knicks: Mark Jackson, Gerald Wilkins, Kiki Vanderway, Charles Oakley, and Patrick Ewing. For the Charlotte Hornet, Muggsy Bogues, Rick Chapman, Johnny Newman, J.R. Reed, and Mike Jaminski. So, let's get ready for the action, and I will talk to you occasionally during the game, mostly during timeouts, but we'll let the NBA 2K25 announcers do the play-by-play in color.
Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the New York Knicks. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. On the sideline, David Aldridge. Opening day in the NBA. Nothing could be better. Did you ever get opening day jitters?
Yeah, I did. I mean, the butterflies are there, and it's a good thing. The key for me was to breathe deeply, get that first sweat going, and then everything settled down from there.
Here's Newman. Pass to Reed. It's blocked.
A tough defender all around. Oakley sent that one right back.
And that one, good.
Precision mid-range shot. He found his angle and goes right up.
And here's Ewing. Now, here is Oakley. Here's Jaminski. Pass to Bogues. Here's Newman. Clock at 6. 18 feet out. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Not exactly the most solid screen you'll see. Still works, though.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for New York. 4-point game. Hits the outside fadeaway.
Fancy move by Jackson. A wizard with the rock.
Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Chapman the pass to Bogues. Here's Newman. From the line. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Newman's got his second basket.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be. He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Now, Bogues. Pass to Chapman. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Running the offense with purpose and aplomb. Bogues, a prototypical point guard.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
He was just a bit out of position on the screen. He tried to make up for it, but he got caught.
Always a tricky play to call. But the refs were right on it.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to Newman. And it falls over the rim and in. Newman's got 6 points.
Such a strong passing game. If you get open, Bogues will find a way to feed you.
Jackson looking around. Wilkins up top. Here's Ewing. And he gets it back. True on the 14-footer. Hornets leading by 4. And here's Bogues. Pass to Chapman. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bogues. Again, the Hornets score.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New York. And this matchup with the Hornets, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
You know, they rolled all over this team last season, sweeping the season series and doing it in dominant fashion.
Yeah, for whatever the reason, that was a good matchup for them. But that was last year, so they've got to focus on not taking them lightly.
Here's Bogues. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket. Reed with a screen on Jackson. Bogues the pass to Reed. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You see the great body control there. Laying it up and in, despite having the defense all over him.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Oakley. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, the physicality and toughness that Oakley plays with is really unmatched. He welcomes the contact and powers through for the finish and never complains at all.
Now, here's Bogues. Here's Chapman. Back to Bogues. Reed with it. Defended by Oakley. Tries from 16. Again, the Hornets score.
Putting in the effort to set up someone else. That's how you generate offense on the floor.
Wilkins outside. New York moving the ball around. Here's Ewing, and it's denied. They retain possession. Bogues against Jackson. Over Bogues. The step back jumper is good.
All about the action. Jackson too easy with it there.
Charlotte leading by 4. To the paint. Here's Chapman, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
I like the way he's done a good job working that ball around tonight, getting it moving, wanting to get other guys going.
This demonstrates leadership on his end, willing to give it up in an effort to make his guys better.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the Hornets making a change here. Gaddison's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Starks is checked in.
Excuse me.
Outside Jackson. Up top Oakley. Jackson passes to Ewing. Here's Vandeweghe. That's good, and Ewing with the assist.
What confidence from the big man, Vandeweghe. Just superb at realizing when to take these quick shots.
Bogues with it. Pass to Newman. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Chalk up 2 there. Newman's got 8.
Plays with so much ferocity, erasing that size mismatch clearly.
He won't be bullied in there regardless of the height disadvantage.
Jackson against Bogues. Knocked away. On the wing, Jackson. Starks outside. Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
A superb talent with the ball. Jackson has this innate, natural feel for when and where to pass the ball.
Now here's Bogues. Pass to Chapman. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Starks outside. John Starks on the wing. And here's Ewing. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Clearly there's contact, but Ewing simply fights right through it and gets the hoop.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shots, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
A free throw off from Ewing.
Ewing is a dominant force. His combination of size and skill can literally carry a team.
Here's Newman. He's got 8. Fires, high post, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And both of these teams right now, lights out shooting to start this one.
The offense has been fun to watch, but I'm curious as to which team is going to step it up on defense first.
Now here's Jackson. Now Starks. To the middle. Here's Oakley. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, inside Oakley can be a real force, and he doesn't let good defense keep him from scoring.
Charlotte leading by 4. And here's Bogues. Pass to Newman. Outside to Bogues. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
It's not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Knicks trail by 4. Now, here's Cheeks. Pass to Vandeweghe. Shot, high post, drained for 2 points.
Assertive play by Vandeweghe, taking the shot he can get.
And it's the Hornets ball. Bogues with it. Outside Curry. Back to Bogues. Shoots over Cheeks. Again, the Hornets score. And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 4. Down low. Here's Gaddison. He has yet to score. Now Bowes. Pass to Curry. Reed, he's checked in for the Hornets. The Knicks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Gaddison. 5 to shoot. It's deflected.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. Starks against Gill. Here's Wilkins. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Set up Gerald Wilkins. He's always ready to hit shots.
Charlotte in the lead. And here's Bowes. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
This is why his guys encourage him to fire away, because they know he can knock them down.
Cheeks outside. And Wilkins now top of the key. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3 points.
Wilkins has got 7.
This is exactly the type of competitor that he is. He's not backing down. He's not shying away. Coming right back at him with the 3 of his own.
They're going at it right now. This is the level of competition the fans love to see. Poor defense on the perimeter. Has to be better.
Knicks trail by 5. Cheeks kicks to Starks. Bogues against Cheeks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Muggsy Bogues picks one up.
While in the act, Cheeks draws the foul. What a high IQ player he is. I think he'd make a terrific coach someday.
And that one misses.
You look at Maurice Cheeks' game, and the intelligence and IQ and smarts immediately apparent. This guy has a head for the game.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Bowes. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Pounding it home is always a good feeling.
Knicks trail by 6. Cheeks outside. Walker a screen. And here's Wilkins from and the buzzer beater's good.
Right at the buzzer there, finishing the quarter with a big three-point bomb.
Certainly got his team riled up. They love watching that one fall.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. The Hornets on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, they've been the more composed team. They've gotten quality looks, and they're playing under control.
And on the other end, applying pressure and forcing mistakes. So the turnover differential's in their favor.
Shot clock at 5. Shot from the wing. Nice touch on the back shot. Wilkins has got 12 points in the game.
This is why Wilkins is out here. I mean, his teammates and coaches encourage him to keep shooting.
Pass to Gill. Again, the Hornets score.
Room to fire from mid-range, and he's more than capable of knocking that down.
And for Charlotte, number 8,
Knicks trail by 3. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Right side, Wilkins. With the fadeaway. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. 14 points for him.
So dependable from these in-between spots. Wilkins, he can knock these down in his sleep.
Pass to Tripucka. Here's Gill. Jacks up a 3. It's good from long range. Gill's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice stroke from downtown. Got it off just before the defense could react.
It's Wilkins on the wing. He's got 14. And the shot is good.
When Wilkins gets inside, he's not shying away now. He's very aggressive.
Charlotte's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Inside. Here's Gill. Again, the Hornets score. And with the summer games coming up, Clark, NBA players will be eligible to represent their countries for the first time. What a great change that's going to be.
Extremely exciting, because we know the rest of the world has basically been playing with pro players against college players from the U.S. So now, with that rule being changed, it really opens up the USA to have a stacked and loaded team with all of that NBA talent. A few guys still have a sour taste in their mouth after the 88 games as well. So 92, a special year for USA basketball.
Here's Tripucka, still without a basket. And that one's good. Gill.
Quick decision from him there. I love when he's assertive on offense.
Knicks trail by 6. Cheeks outside. Outside Wilkins. Shoots a fader. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
When it comes to scoring the ball, he is prolific and proficient.
Gill against Cheeks. High post try, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Relentless effort on the offensive end. The defense just can't contain his energy.
John Starks on the wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the 3 ball is good.
Steady from deep is John Starks. He forces you to come out, and he spreads your defense because he's got such range on his three-point shot.
Here's Tripucka from deep. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Little back and forth, tay-to-tay on the perimeter. Both teams showing off their range.
Just another reminder of how excellent the shooting has become in this league.
On the basket by Starks.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens, because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Here's Gill after New York gets the 3. Stolen by Cheeks. Pass to Starks. And the rejection by Curry. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. And again, New York with the triple.
Assertive shot from the perimeter by Wilkins, putting his accuracy to work.
Here's Gill. 17 points in the game. Tripucka passes to Gill. Wilkins for three. That one misses. He has made 7 of his 9 field goal attempts. To the inside. Here's Mustaf. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
For Charlotte, they've gotten all but 1 of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Pass to Gill. Now here's Curry. Charlotte moving the ball around. Stolen by Cheeks. Stolen by Reed. Gill again starts. Shot to stop the run, and it's blocked. Wilkins the pass to Cheeks. Back to Wilkins. To the paint. And the rejection by Curry. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen. Outside Wilkins. Pass to Cheeks. Back to Wilkins. Wow, that makes him a perfect 10 for 10. Double-digit perfection. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Knicks?
They're attacking on defense, getting those hands out, knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Of course, when the Hornets were big time in Charlotte, they were getting 25,000 fans a game in an arena that was the largest in the NBA at one time. Of course, the arena no longer stands as they build a new arena in downtown Charlotte. The original Hornets are currently now the New Orleans Pelicans. The owner of the Hornets at 90-91 season, George Shinn, got himself into a little trouble both personally and professionally and had to sell the team. Moved to New Orleans and had to weather the storm of, if you pardon the expression, of Hurricane Katrina. So here we go for the second half. Right now, Knicks leading the Hornets 52-48.
Substitution on the court.
Bogues with it. Pass to Chapman. Out to the wing. Clock at 4. They need this one. And it's good off the back rim and in. Newman's got 12. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Jackson. Oakley kicks to Jackson. Here's Ewing. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. The Hornets have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Pass to Newman. Swiped it away. Vandeweghe passes to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
Here's Newman. 12 points for him. They set the pick. Outside to Bogues. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. Here's Gaddison. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gaddison's got his first points of the night. Outside Jackson. Left side Wilkins. Fires from the wing. And again, it's New York.
He's been a big factor here in the first half, scoring in bunches.
Here's Newman. Pass to Bogues. Here's Chapman. He's defended by Wilkins. From about 16, it'll go, and the New York lead is cut back down now to 4 on the bucket from Chapman.
Well, he's just that good, guys. Sometimes even the best defense can't slow him down.
Oakley, a screen on Bogues. Here's Jackson. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Vandeweghe. Tries again, and he gets the jumper to drop. Vandeweghe's got his third basket of the night. Charlotte's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game.
New York foul. Kiki Vandeweghe.
Reed, he's checked in for Gaddison.
Team foul. Into the lineup for your Hornets, number 34, J.R. Reed.
Here's Jaminski. Ewing defending. There's a screen. Here's Chapman. Just 2 to shoot. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bogues.
Typical fast-paced play by Bogues. Speed is his advantage over bigger defenders.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Jackson against Bogues. Pass to Oakley. Back to Jackson. Here's Jaminski. No scoring in this one. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
124 left to play in the first half.
Charlotte foul call. Johnny Mooney. First personal foul.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Jackson kicks to Wilkins. Screen by Oakley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. All alone. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Known as an enforcer for good reason, but Charles Oakley can also knock down a shot or two.
56 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Reed. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Reed's got 10 points. New York's gone along perfectly from three-point range. Tonight they've gone 5 for 5. Ewing dishes to Jackson. Wilkins with it. It's blocked. Oakley against Reed. It's stolen by Wilkins. Outside Oakley. Now Jackson. Inside. 4 seconds left. And there's Patrick Ewing on the assist from Jackson.
Mark Jackson.
Jackson's got his 6th assist on the night. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Knicks leading by 3. Pass to Oakley. The kick out to Wilkins. Some nice passing by New York here. Four on the shot clock. And again, it's New York. And here's Bogues. Pass to Chapman.
Big time.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What an absolutely ferocious finish. That will definitely make the highlight reel.
You know, Clark, this shows how much confidence he has in himself. Close game or blowout, he's going up with power.
I'm still amazed he'd go for that kind of a finish, honestly.
Now, here's Ewing. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Ewing's got 14.
And this is why you can't give Ewing deep positioning. Even with good defense, he still scores.
Reed with a screen on Wilkins. Chapman. And there's another one for the Hornets. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. To the wing right side. Out to the right wing. Pass to Wilkins. Got a piece of it. Here's Chapman. He's got 12. Newman, the pass to Jaminski. It's good. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New York. They lead by 1. Here's Vanderway. He's got 6.
Mike Jaminski. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Wilkins outside. Tries the spin move. 5 on the clock. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And give him credit for staying with his shot. Outstanding focus.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Wilkins. One shot.
One shot.
That free throw good from Wilkins.
Look, the shadow of his brother Dominique is large, but Gerald Wilkins has earned a spot in this league on his own merit. He's a solid two-way player.
Here's Chapman. 12 points for him. Pass to Newman. To the middle. And Ewing sends it back.
One of the fiercest defenders in the game. Patrick Ewing, outstanding.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself in the position, and then was able to make the play.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And he makes that one. Chapman's got 14 points. The Knicks have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Ewing. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 16 points for Patrick Ewing.
It's Ewing again. There's no stopping the dominant center.
Here's Newman. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 14.
That was just want to. Serious determination in the paint right there.
Jackson passes to Oakley. Now, here's Ewing. And it's blocked. Ewing against Bogues. Pass to Jaminski. Over Jackson. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jaminski's got it all tied up now for the Hornets. For New York, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break.
They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And so it's New York with it. Wilkins passes to Vandeweghe. Six to shoot. Wilkins kicks to Jackson. Trying his luck from deep. Hits it from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And Jackson has a good sense for when to shoot, especially from the perimeter.
Now here's Bogues. He's got 7. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Jackson with it. 7 points in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Chapman. Shoots over Wilkins. And there's another one for the Hornets. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot totals, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level. You know, with his size, skills, mobility, and touch, Patrick Ewing is the perfect option near the basket.
Now Bogues. Pass to Chapman. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
No room for error there because he threw it down with both hands.
Pretty smart. Yeah, with the score this close, you can't afford any mistakes.
Boy, a miss slam would have been deflating. Nice to see him finish it off.
Now here's Wilkins. 30 points in the game. Vandeweghe passes to Wilkins. Down low, Ewing. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
John Starks checked in for the Knicks. Cheeks checks in for Jackson. Cheeks from outside. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins.
3 points.
Wilkins has got 3 assists in the game. Charlotte trailing. And the Hornets call time here.
Not a bad time to pump the brakes right here. Check in with everybody and make sure you're speaking in stereo.
Could be a chance to adjust the lineup as well.
While the game is going on, we'd like to remind you that we had one game before this one that started. Cleveland Cavaliers and Boston Celtics. And the Celtics won that game 132 to 120. That's the first game of the season. That's what we got going here. Hopefully, The stats and everything are kind of accurate, consistent with regular NBA stats of that era. We'll do more games. We won't do every game of the 90-91 season, but we will do as many as we can, as humanly possible.
Bogues against Cheeks. Bogues the pass to Reed. 6 on the shot clock.
And an easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, don't argue that whistle. Pretty obvious.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
You love their unselfishness. Keeping that ball moving. Good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Feeding the post, and it's working for them. They're letting the big dogs eat inside tonight.
And that one falls for Reed. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Oakley passes to Cheeks. Pass to Wilkins. Here's Vandeweghe. Oakley inside. Bogues defending. Cheeks from outside. Reed with the block. Starks against Gill. Back to Reed. Shoots over Cheeks. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 13. Extremely competitive game so far.
Yeah, you know, 6 lead exchanges in total, and I'm telling you what, I expect there to be more.
Now, here is Oakley. He's got 6. Gill against Starks. Pass to Bogues. Here's Curry over Wilkins. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Boy, the coach must have lit a fire under them at halftime.
Oh, yeah. They've upped the intensity, playing with passion. Great to see.
Cheeks against Bogues. Oakley inside. John Starks on the wing. He's covered by Gill. And yes, it's good. He's got 10.
Boy, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Starks against Gill. Here's the screen. Shoots over Starks. And there's another one for the Hornets.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort. Or lack of one, that is.
Pass to Wilkins. Here's Vandeweghe. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Bogues. He's got 7. Charlotte calls timeout.
next game on our schedule that I'll be doing, although it won't be live streamed, will be the Orlando Magic at the Atlanta Hawks. And that'll be our next game, but what the next game that'll live stream, I don't know yet. But we will let you know what's going on that. So please stay tuned.
Both teams changing it up here. Gill kicks to Bogues. Pass to Gill. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point territory. It's rebounded by New York.
Not sure why he even attempted that shot. I mean, that's not what they need right now.
Testing his range, and maybe finding out that's not his shot. I'm sure he'll think twice about attempting it again.
Hey, sometimes you just got to take a foul. That's the best way to protect the basket.
Yep, better to send him to the line than allow an easy layup.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the Hornets making a change here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Charlotte is gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight.
Knicks foul. Gerald Lucas. Second personal foul. Second team.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Gill against Starks, the 17-footer. And that one's good. Gill's got 21. And what a wild one this has been, Mike.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes.
They regret them for sure. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. And here's Bogues. He has 7. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. Pass to Gaddison. It's blocked. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
You cannot afford mistakes like that, especially in a tight game.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
So both teams making some changes here. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Cheeks outside. Pass to Starks. Down in the low post, it goes. Starks has got 12 in the game.
Zero fear in John Starks' game. He is always in attack mode, taking it inside without thinking twice about it.
Here's Gill, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Gill's got 6 here in this quarter. Clark, isn't it amazing? Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. I love seeing that.
Now, here's Walker. Nothing on the board, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
Trent Tucker.
Starks outside. Clock at 6. Shoots over Curry. And the basket by Starks. He's got 14. So it's the Hornets now. It's off to Boston for him after this game as they take on the Celtics. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gill against Cheeks. Here's Gill. 23 points in the game. Shoots over Cheeks. And that one's good. Gill's got 25 points in the game.
Attacking with intention. He really wanted that shot.
Here's Starks. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the fourth quarter.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's the Knicks leading by a point. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Pass to Gill. And he gets the bucket. Gill's got 10 points here in the second half. Clark, coming down the stretch, it's still anybody's game.
Anybody's game is right. Incredible effort and energy on both sides. I know these guys have to be maxed out and gassed.
Now, here is Starks. And it's blocked. To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
With the game in the balance, can't ask for a better look than that.
Knicks trail by 3. Walker surveying the floor. And they call an illegal screen here.
You got to make sure that you're stationary and set when you're going to set a screen. Any kind of movement typically will draw the whistle.
Yeah, he made things easy for the ref right there. Clear offensive foul on the pick.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Gill. And Curry has it in the corner. 6 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. And that one's good. Gill. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Down the stretch, when you need buckets, go to the guy who's gotten you this far.
Yeah, he's been relentless.
Cheeks the pass to Starks. Over Curry. And the basket by Starks.
Smooth shot out of Starks. Such a clean-looking jumper.
Charlotte leading by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Gill. Puts up a deep three. That one misses. Pass to Mustaf. Now here's Walker. And the shot goes in. Now just a 1-point Hornets lead.
And both teams have been clicking all night long on the offensive end.
Great shooting, and they've executed well. It's nothing but fireworks for the fans.
Here's Gill. And they pick up 2. Gill's got 31. Here's Cheeks. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Starks. And here's Walker. Back to Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. With his first shot attempt. And again, it's New York.
Seizing his moment and taking the shot. Just going for it.
For Charlotte, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Gill. Pass to Gaddison. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
So tough to stop him on his way to the rack.
It is. Love the casual style on that bucket.
An important basket in a tight ball game.
Now, here's Cheeks. Starks outside. And again, it's New York.
Well, Starks' offensive game has been sharp so far. He can find the ways to get the better of the defense.
Here's Gill. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Starks. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
Knicks trail by 3. Right side to Walker. Now, here's Cheeks. The jump hook. Mustaf. Yep, it counts.
So clever with the ball. Cheeks sees the floor and finds a way to set the guy up.
The Hornets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Cheeks against Gill. Takes the 3. Walker with the rebound. And Walker's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. Cheeks outside. Pass to Starks. Shoots over Curry. And the Knicks good for 2.
Well, I love the decisiveness of Starks, making things happen on offense.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The Hornets call time.
As I told you before, I am the guy that had 4 games in 1990 to do for the Portland Trail Blazers as their public address announcer. Pistons, Knicks, Nuggets, and Clippers. Of course, like any NBA player or any NBA person, you're only as good as what you are the last game. And I only lasted 4, got released, but that's fine. It was a good experience, and I'll never forget it as long as I live. Got to do the rematch between the Blazers and the Pistons at the old Memorial Coliseum. And we'll have that game later on the schedule, so we'll relive that night.
On the floor now for Charlotte. Getting the latest now.
Anyway, let's go back to the second half.
David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Reed. Bogues with it. Pass to Chapman. 5 to shoot. And shot on the way. And right on target. Good. Chapman's got 14 points here in the second half.
If you're the D, you live with this. He's just solid at hitting while under pressure.
Now here's Jackson. Inside. And then Ewing with the jam.
Plenty of power on this move by Ewing. Not giving the defense a chance to cut off his dunk.
Here's Newman. Pass to Chapman. Charlotte moving it around. Whoops, they pick off the pass. For the finish.
Oh, big time throwdown.
Man! Excellent positioning by Vandeweghe in transition there. Setting himself up to finish the break.
Here's Chapman. Over Wilkins. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Chapman.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep, so you have to fight through those picks.
Wilkins finds Jackson. The steal. Chapman the pass to Bogues. Pass to Chapman. Shot clock at 6. Here's Newman. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's exactly the shot they're looking for. That's the one they wanted. Get it into his hand and let him do his thing.
You have to lean on your guys in close games like this. The NBA is a stars league.
On the free throw, no good. For New York, they've gone on a tear here in the fourth. They're 8 of 9 on field goal. Oh, the jam!
Watch out below!
Yeah!
The leaping ability of Wilkins. It's fun watching him get up to hammer it down.
Now Bogues. Here's Chapman. Cans it from downtown. Chapman's got 27. This one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, you know, at this point, Kevin, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession. We'll see if that's the case.
The screen from Ewing. Vandeweghe passes to Oakley. Looking for Wilkins. He gets it there. Lays it up off the glass. Wilkins has got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
No need to settle for a jump shot there. I mean, he saw his lane and went right to the rim.
Coming down the stretch, you want to go to something bankable. That's as good as it gets.
And here's Bogues. Here's Chapman, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New York Knicks. In the corner, Wilkins with it. Nails the baby hook. Wilkins has got 38 points.
Ties it up with that one. You know he's such a smart scorer. Not forcing anything, letting the opportunities come to him.
There's the pick. Bogues against Jackson. Pass to Chapman. Now here's Bogues. Over Jackson. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Bagging his own groceries there. Bogues normally looks to pass it in those situations, but saw he had an opening and took it.
At the line for one, Muggsy Bogues.
Free throw's good. Bogues.
For what Muggsy lacks in size, he makes up for in determination.
It's Wilkins on the wing. Pass to Ewing. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Wilkins has got 5 assists in the game. Charlotte's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's Chapman. Now Reed. Now Bogues. Guarded by Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the line. And there's another one for the Hornets.
Confident from there. Muggsy Bogues.
Knicks trail by 3. To the paint. Ewing inside. Again with the block. Bogues the pass to Newman. Back to Bogues. To the middle. Here's Reed. Another possession. Another assist.
This is the creativity he brings to this offense. Fantastic at involving his teammates with his passing.
Jackson against Bogues. Pass to Ewing. And he drops it in from the low post. Ewing's got 12 points here in the second half.
Coming through in the clutch. Ewing wants the ball every time in these spots.
104 left in the fourth quarter. Bogues with it. Pass to Chapman. Lets it go from deep. And again, another assist.
That's his spot. And the defender did everything he could to bother the shots.
The Knicks call time.
Well, it's coming down to crunch time here at the Hive, and this could take a while because usually the last few minutes of an NBA game take forever. So bear with us, folks, as we try to see who comes out on top in this game. Charlotte 125, New York 119.
The Knicks call time. Here's Ewing, and stolen by Bogues. And a fast break now for the Hornets. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Reed the pass to Bogues. Charlotte moving it around. And here's Reed. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
This one's close to being over.
I think if they get a couple stops, this game is toast.
New York takes timeout. They're down by 8. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Hard to say whether they have enough time for a quick shot and a foul here.
Yeah, time is not on their side. But that's their only hope, so I'm sure they'll give it a shot.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Ewing. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
What confidence from Ewing. Loves taking the mid-range J when it's given to him.
And an intentional foul right there.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for two, Johnny Newman.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And it's the Knicks with the ball.
I think they've simply run out of time. Not enough time left for them to get all the way back.
Yeah, hard-pressed to come back at this point.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At the line for your Hornets, Muggsy Bogues, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Look, the game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Can't make one mistake here. Have to act fast.
I'll probably do another game live stream later on. However, I think I'll turn off the mic and let the announcers do their thing, and I'll just shut up and let you watch and enjoy the game. So the next game will probably be Orlando Magic at the Atlanta Hawks. Kevin Harlan in the game will do the play-by-play and color. And again, like I said, I'll just shut up and let the game go as planned.
And they've been moving the ball, Clark, really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
It's Jackson with the drive. And here's Wilkins from the arc. Laces one from three.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down. Yep, good foul to stop the clock.
A couple of misses here, and they could be back in it.
Muggsy Bogues, 2 shots.
We got this. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Pass to Vandeweghe. And again, New York with the triple. The Hornets call time.
Hornets timeout call.
Of course, you see Kiki Vandeweghe there. Kiki's father was a well-known doctor in the Los Angeles area, Dr. Ernie Vandeweghe, and had a sister who was quite the cutie. If you ever saw her on Portland Trailblazer broadcast doing sideline reporting, very pretty lady. So that's Kiki Vandeweghe for you and his family. Tana was, like I said, a very pretty lady, very tall lady, too, for her, you know. I don't know if she played basketball herself in her own right at UCLA, but she was quite the tall girl.
So they foul intentionally.
Jackson, 4th personal foul. At the line for 2, Muggsy Bogues.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. They pull out a tough one, Mike. They were able to maintain the lead and get the win.
And putting teams away like that at home, that's what talented teams do.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Okay, looking at the stats for the game first for the New York Knicks. Leading scorer was Gerald Wilkins. Leading rebounder was Patrick Ewing. Assist was Mark Jackson. steals, Kiki Vanderway and Maurice Cheeks. And multiple amount of people on the blocks. Then for the Charlotte Hornets, leading scorer was Rex Chapman. Rebounders were J.R. Reed, Mike Jaminski, and Kendall Gill. Assists was Muggsy Bogues. Steals was J.R. Reed, Mike Jaminski, and Eric Lecter. And the blocks was by Mike Jaminski. Team stats. We had 83 to 83%, 63 to 68% field goals, three-point attempts, 81 to 58, free throws, 67 to 75%. And that basically was it. So that's it for now. Final score, Charlotte Hornets 134 and New York Knicks 130. Till we see you again, have a very pleasant good night, everybody.